Traders, Anthony here. I'm looking at the euro dollar on the 4H. What I did, I went back out on the daily time frame and I pulled a red candle through here and a green candle through here. I'll show you what I did. Just go back out. Okay, this green candle up here, distribution, I've just taken the high and the candle body low, and this red candle here, high and low, 2 points of interest on the daily. That'll be potential targets, but just wanting to get my bearings, and then we go down to the lower time frame and get a bit closer to it. Now, what I'm looking for is this counter trend trade down to this level here, and then a buy opportunity. But we've got these two levels here, so you want to be a little bit careful. I guess if we go back out to the daily, okay, you can see these two candles, right? So there's a possibility this could trade through here back down, but see this weekly open. We opened here, and I think we've got a green weekly candle. So just imagine that this is on the weekly. It's a weekly candle, and we're looking at this area here. See how we opened here? Okay, so we opened here, and it traded under. We get a bit of a move down into sell-side liquidity here, and it gives smart money what they need to be able to rally. They tap into stops, and off they go. A bit of a stop run. So we get this early in the week, and that sets up this candle so that we end up with something like this at the end of the week. So I'm looking for, after this move here, I'm looking for continuation to the upside, a nice outcome, bullish week. So I'm willing to risk this. I'd be looking to buy, and it's going to depend on a couple of things, but this would be my buy zone down in here. Stop loss under, go for broke with that, something like that. Could go for a counter trend short as well. Right, so I think that's going to trade down into this balance area, possibly. I mean, we look at a probability and possibility thing, and the probability that this trades down, I think, outweighs possibility that this just takes off from here, I guess, if that makes any sense. So that's the kind of play I'm looking for. Now, a couple of things I want to show you. We'll just go down to this chart here. I'm going to ignore this green dot for now, because I think this has got more downside. Generally, these green dots give us a pretty good setup. That I'm kind of reluctant to take this one at the moment. Let's just go back and have a look and see. See, every one of these dots has given us an opportunity, and what I'm looking for is these indicators here to be green, which they are, higher time frame indicators showing green, and these will tell us when there's generally a stop run. And as you can see, I mean, the outcome from these signals has been very, very nice. Now this is what I'm talking about here. We had a green dot, and then we had a bit more downside. So you don't want to just jump into every one of these willy-nilly. Have a look at the chart, weigh it up, and see what you think. But I mean, if we took every one of these regardless, look at the outcomes. I mean, which one of these would you not want? So I think the benefit of our signals and these alerts are definitely pretty obvious here. Now, as I said, we're looking for, if these bars under the green, I'm looking for the green dots. However, I'm going to ignore this one, because what I'm really waiting for is the New York Open, and I think that's where the opportunity is really going to happen. I really think there's going to be more downside. So what we could see, that spikes up, we get a bit more downside. That's what I'm wanting to see. I don't want to get involved up here at this point. So let's just have a look at the kind of thing we're looking for. We've got this is the London Open, and I'll run with these session times, and I'm always looking for the opportunity around. Well, the London Open was an opportunity, shorted up here, counter trend. We had a bit of a fake out, a bit of a shake out, okay, fakey shaky. This lower high would be the indication, or would be an entry point. And we got this red dot telling us that we've got a bit of a this is overextended. In any case, counter trend, higher risk, of course. But what I'm waiting for is we've got this the London Open here. We've got the Asia close, and then we'll have the New York Open. And I think the opportunity that I'm waiting for is possibly going to happen around the New York Open. So let's just mark these up and keep an eye on the times here. We've got the Asia close that happens at 5 New York time. I've got my chart set to New York. So there's our 5 p.m. We usually get a rotation around these session times. So there's a rotation here, London Open. We might see a rotation here. Now, there's a couple of things going on. See, we've got the green dot. We've also got this thing here. Have a look at these yellow dots through here. This is a daily higher time frame. This is a daily level. Right? I'll just mark it up and make it obvious. You can see this line through here. This is on our indicators. By the way, guys, gain access. Click the links below, and you can gain access to the indicators. I'm just going to mark this up. This is a daily. Kind of makes sense with this dot and the daily that we could see this trade back up, but I'm wanting to see more downside. So what else have we got here? We've got white dots on here. Have a look at this. We've got yellow and white dots. The white dots are a monthly level, and the yellow dots are daily. So you want to really take notice of these higher time frame levels. So it's traded up through. It's taken out liquidity above this monthly and daily combo here. Right, so that'll probably give it a bit of fuel for a short. And what else was I going to... Oh, yeah, we're going to mark up the New York Open here. So we'll just set that up. New York session open at 8 a.m. New York time. Pull it through. As I mentioned, I've got my chart, TradingView chart set to New York. All right, so what have we got here? We've got this rotation around London. That might, whatever it does. But really, what I'm wanting is... Let's just take it out to a 15-minute. The opportunity down around here, down around this balance area, 4-hour time frame. I would rather wait to see if this heads down around and then around the New York Open. Let's just see what happens. We should see some sort of rotation here, possibly giving us the opportunity. So that's the play I'm looking for, guys. And of course, on the indicators we've got, if this is overextended, we'll see if we click on the alerts here, we'll see the alert come in. We'll see the extended, which is the dot. So you can set, you've got the alert set. It'll tell you when to come into the chart. These are set up on a 5-minute time frame. So just sit back and wait for the alerts to fire, and there you have it. Now the other thing we've got here is, see this 4-hour zone here, this accumulation zone. Notice what's sitting here. We've got this orange dotted line. The orange dotted line is weekly. Key level. You have to take notice of these levels. It's so important. The market will react around these levels. Got a daily here. It might react here. If it trades up, rotates, comes back down, this is where it's going to most likely react here. And we've got this 4-hour balance area. So that's a key level. And I think what I'd be looking to do would be, if this is a set and forget, I might start layering in. If you're not in front of the chart and you want to give this a shot, start layering in buy limit orders down in around here. Stop loss, where's that going to go? Well, we've got a daily. So you just take notice of these. Daily here. This is also a daily. All right, so stop loss could go possibly under this guy here. So mark that up. 1D. Daily time frame. Level daily. Right, done. What else can I say? Take it slightly under. That'll do. Okay, 4-hour order block, stop losses under here. And this would be a buy. This would be a buy zone through this whole range here. So I'll just mark that as a my buy zone. And what I tend to do is I work out my lot size, or my position size, I should say, and I'll layer in my buy orders through here. Right. One might get touched, the whole lot might get touched, but you've just got to manage your risk and the overall position size. Consider that it might get taken out, okay, if smart money is looking for an aggressive move with more downside. So just watch out, be careful. That could happen. I generally like to trade around these 4-hour levels, distribution and accumulation ranges. They are usually pretty good. Occasionally they get taken out, as I mentioned. The banks, smart money, whoever is looking for a bigger move, sort of they want to tap into buy stops or sell stops. They'll take it where they want to go. But most of the time these work out. I'm building accounts trading around these 4-hour levels. So guys, that's my take on this. Comment, smash the likes, do all that kind of stuff. Jump on board. The last thing I would say would be go for a 1-to-1 risk reward and take most of the position off and then trail the rest. This is starting to head south, as you can see now. So what I would wait for is Let's just have a look. 5-minute time frame for an entry short. Just have a look at this. I'm just looking for telltale signs. Okay, so we've had a bit of a shakeout, a fake out, shakeout. This imbalance, where are we? Not really. Just looking for imbalances on the 5-minute. 15, it's pretty tight, nevertheless. Don't want to sell here because it's trading into this daily. Right. I would probably wait for, see if we get a move back up in here and go for a counter trend, something like that. Yeah, and then entry long down in here, this buy zone. Okay, guys, that's it. Hope you have a great day. Safe trading. See you in the next one.